So today I'm coming to you with 5 Honeybook features that you should know about that are going to save you time in your business. If you're new to Honeybook, Honeybook is a CRM that basically handles all of your client communication, like contracts, getting paid, questionnaires, your schedule, and so much more. And it's my favorite tool in my business ever. And I love talking about Honeybook here with you guys. So if you're new to Honeybook and you want to do a free trial or get 50% off your first year, I'm going to link my affiliate code down below for you guys to be able to get your hands on that and get a little taste of what Honeybook looks like. All right, so I'm going to dive into my 5 favorite features about Honeybook. This really just kind of scratches the surface of what Honeybook can do, but these are going to save you so much time. So if you have Honeybook and you're not fully utilizing it, this is another great time for you to pull out a notebook and make sure that you're taking some notes about which of these things you're definitely going to be implementing into your business to save you time. Okay, so first up we have Honeybook's scheduling tool. Now the scheduling tool is super cool because it basically works like Calendly or Acuity, but you get it included in your Honeybook membership. You can block off times based on what you set for your availability and put a certain amount of time on your calendar for that thing. So let's say, for example, you have a 1-hour portrait session and you're a photographer. You can make those available on certain evenings or daytime hours or weekends, depending on whatever you set up. But you can also make it so that it links with your calendar on your phone and with your spouse, so that as soon as somebody books with you and they reserve a time, they will automatically be added to your calendar. You can also, have multiple calendars set up for maybe consultations right now when you were doing a lot of consultations over the phone or Zoom, and you might want to have a 15-minute slot or a 30-minute slot. You can have unlimited amounts of types of sessions or appointments that someone could book with you, and you can easily color code them and attach them to projects within the Honeybook software. So the second feature that's going to save you time is templates. Honeybook is basically built around templates. So these are your emails, your brochures, everything that you save and never have to start from zero again. And so what I like to say is never start from a blank screen. And with Honeybook, you don't. They actually have templates built in when you first get into the software. So there's contracts included, email templates included, and they'll even bring in your current pricing or your contracts or your emails that you might have outside of Honeybook and bring them into Honeybook for you using their concierge service. So if you have some of these things outside of Honeybook, but you would love for them all to live together and just save you time, that is a feature that actually Honeybook does and you can definitely leverage. So be sure to reach out to their concierge service when you sign up, or if you've already signed up and you haven't taken advantage of this, you definitely should. It's a service that you pay for as a member of Honeybook. So the third feature inside of Honeybook that saves me time is the pipeline. So I love that at a glance, I can see where each of my clients are in their journey. So one area that I really like to look at is the inquiry pipe piece and that little segment, and then the follow-up segment, so that nothing falls through the cracks as far as me making sure that somebody got my email, that we've talked, and if they want to talk on the phone and they want to do a consultation, that they can. You can see all of this in your pipeline, but you can also customize your pipeline. You can add in a step for ordering a gallery wall or canvases. If you do a lot of print work and physical work for your clients, I would put that in your pipeline so that nothing could ever be forgotten and you know exactly where everyone is. Another thing that you could have in your pipeline is to gather a testimonial or review and make that automated, which leads us to feature number 4, which is your workflows. Workflows are where your automations come in. So you have all these templates that you've created, like emails and contracts and maybe some questionnaires so you can get to know your clients better. But the workflows feature makes it so that it can happen automatically. You can set up a workflow as simple as 1 step or as long as 100 steps. You could have it set up so that as soon as someone signs and books with you, they get an automatic email welcoming them into your company and into your brand. This is all something that can be done inside of the workflows tab inside of Honeybook. And I have an entire video here on YouTube about how I leverage workflows in my own business, both as a coach to other photographers and as a photographer. So definitely check that video out and I'll link it down below. Next is the contact form. Now this is a form that you customize that you embed into your website. Now, if you reached out to me right now about getting photography coaching in your business, it would come into my Honeybook, and tomorrow I would be talking to you within the Honeybook platform. But there are also some really cool automations and aspects that you can build into your contact forms. You can auto-categorize what types of sessions someone might be coming into your business for based on the contact form. But you can also set up an automatic email responder or a workflow based on your contact form. So this is something that could save you a lot of time and could make it so that you're a little more competitive in your business because you're able to respond back immediately or almost immediately because you have so much built into this contact form as far as automations. Once it comes into your Honeybook, you can send them an immediate reply, you could send them a link to that scheduling calendar we talked about, or you could just send them a questionnaire that says, here are some questions to get to know you. I'd love for you to answer, 3 things about you and your future spouse, if they're a wedding client, and get that conversation going. So the embedded contact form is another area that could definitely save you time and even make you money. So this has been 5 features of Honeybook that you should know about, that you should be using, and that are definitely gonna save you time. I wanna know what your favorite feature is. And if you haven't tried Honeybook and now you're kind of interested and wanna check it out, you can actually do a free trial and get 50% off your first year via the link below. And what's exciting is that Honeybook has recently released all new pricing. So you can actually get all the features of Honeybook on a smaller plan for as little as $4 a month with my discount code. Or it's $4.50. Pretty darn good. I'm not even sure I can get my Starbucks drink order for $4.50 at this point. So to be able to do everything that we talked about here today for less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks, I think that's a phenomenal deal and an absolute no-brainer in your business. I'm gonna have all that linked down below, and I'll definitely be linking up a couple of other Honeybook videos because I have talked about different aspects of Honeybook more in depth in the past. And if you're trying to dive in and learn some of these features, that would be a great place to start. All right, that's it from me today. Thank you so much for watching, and as usual, I will see you next week. Bye, guys.